What is up, guys? It's Scott with Neverhead back for another MMAT update, and got another green day today. That's pretty fucking weird. That's hasn't happened very often over the last couple of months, but it sure is nice. This nice little pre-earnings hype we got going on here. We do have news that Papa George has confirmed that earnings will be out early this week, so it could be tomorrow, Wednesday. Don't know 100% for sure, and then we have, fingers crossed, maybe a partnership announcement from Samsung on their new Galaxy Fold reveal. But trading above those 50 EMA lines today for pretty much the majority of the day, apart from the open, and a little bit of a sell-off here, and then boom, rocket is taking off. RSI is looking very strong at 57.9, and MACDs right now are just about touching, but look at this, super bullish to start the day. A little bit of a sell-off here, and then consolidating a bit is what it looks like. Do have a couple of things to get to on Twitter before we get into the short interest and the Ortex data here. From Metamaterial news a couple hours ago, short positions, according to the FTD rule, hedge funds owe over 400 million USD throughout the month of August for MMAT and TRCH. So let's take a peek at the MMAT Ftd'S from June 29th. If we can see here, we got one. Well, let's go to the earliest ones first. 66 million on 8/18, 48 million on 8/19. And this is the T plus 35 date. 42 million on the 20th, 29.6 on the 21st, 12.99 on the 24th, 6.7 on the 27th, and 15.8 on the 30th. And then for the earlier ones, some of these are going to be this week. This is for TRCH. So here we go. On 8/7, that was 3.5. 8/10 is 7.3. 8/11, 4.49. 8/12, 60.7. 8/13, 16.5. 8/14, 4.7, and then 8/17, 52.4 million. Good fucking God. This could get wild pretty quick. And let's see if some of these overlap. No. But basically we had a tiny one, so pretty much this week, let's pull up the calendar quick. So pretty much from Thursday is when the first big one. We got a small one here, small one Tuesday and Wednesday. But from Thursday until basically the end of the month, we've got 400 million in FTDs that are going to have to be covered at some point, or they could pull some fuckery and weasel their way out of it, as they have been known to do in the past. Going over to Fintel next. All right, short interest percentage of the float is about the same. Short squeeze score 52.93. Short shares availability is started the day at 550,000 and moving up to 1.4 now. And the borrow fee rate is still under 2%. And we do have an institutional buy from today Let's see if we got a new one. So we just have one big institutional buy today from Meter Asset Management, 3,300 shares. So they picked up about 25K worth. Pretty smart investment if you ask me. Here's Nancy Pelosi's husband with 168,000, 1.264 million USD. So big vote of confidence from Nancy Pelosi's husband there. He is usually not wrong on stocks and buying in at the correct time. So take that any way you want. And if we go over to the short interest on Ortex. All right, so utilization is up 15% to 89.85. That is a pretty big jump. Short interest is up 2.31%. Free float on loan is up 20% from a week ago as well. Shares on loan are going up. Everything is going up on this. Short interest percentage of the free float up 20.18%. And the only thing that's down, however, is the exchange reported short interest, and some financial news outlets are seeming to change their tune on this. Last week it was all why you shouldn't buy MMAT stock. Now today, now that it's up over 10%, here's why Metamaterials is a good stock to buy right now. Huh. Funny how that works. And so one thing to note on the Ftd'S is there is a possibility that the hedge fund could hide these in put options. So that is definitely something to look out for. And this is the one I wanted to get to. Oh boy, I love this stuff. Anecdotal evidence that the hedge funds are scrambling by Steel 6 Actual from a couple hours ago. Got drunk on a bottle of Florida Cana 12 yesterday at a barbecue with an old buddy from Wolf Research. The dude explained they just completed an algorithm to monitor Reddit and issue warnings to clients with short positions. This is pretty hilarious. And this made this guy laugh. We are living in their heads rent-free. Looks like yesterday accumulation is beginning as short hedge funds unwind their positions. Watch the January calls. In the money calls are how they hedge short squeeze risk. Any material press release will light this rocket. Shorts or future bulls banking on disappointing earnings do not understand that in early stage tech sales are now not as nearly as important as scale and intellectual property created now that leads to money later. Earnings do not matter in an early stage tech company. What matters is having enough runway to achieve commercialization without further dilution. Dude better turn to Donald Trump promoting his strategic partnerships so hard. Oh boy. Quite a few January calls here. So we got a ton of $4 calls, $5 calls. The largest volume is on the 10 and 1250 calls for this at 56-ish hundred and almost 4K. And then there's a ton at $3, $2.50, not too much after that. I'm sure you got to pay quite a pretty penny on January $2 calls. But it would be worth it to be able to buy MMAT in January of 2022 if it's at $20 at $2. I mean, that would probably be worth it right there. And we'll go to August 20th options chain. Quite a few $4 calls here for August 20th. I think those should print. That is actually not a bad bet. Other than that, there's not much here. Got 762, got almost $6,008 calls for August 20th. That is pretty fucking wild. 6,800, 6,870, 1,250 calls. That is also pretty wild. Let's hope we fucking skyrocket this week and those calls all print for everyone. That'll be awesome. Yeah, Dark Pool has not been updated yet. That'll come out. We'll probably do the Dark Pool for today on tomorrow's video on MMAT. So that is pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. As always, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more updates on Metamaterials as well as other stocks and tokens we like. And I thank you guys so much for watching this far, and I'll see you in the next video.